Okay, so now we're getting into a little bit of fun stuff where we need to really remember our special factoring techniques. Because so far what we've talked about is just factoring out a GCF, which is pretty common. That's something that we need to be accustomed to whenever we're looking at a problem, is always trying to factor out common terms. But now we see that we have something that we cannot factor out any common terms. So we need to look at, all right, so what's the next level that we can step up to as far as factoring this? Now I notice in this case I have 49, which is a square number. So automatically that alerts me I need to either look for a perfect square trinomial or a difference of two squares, just the possibility of it. Well, since I have another squared number and it's the difference of two squared numbers, I know I can use the difference of two squares to factor this. I can't use a perfect square trinomial because it's not a trinomial, it's a binomial. So when looking at the factored form of this, if you remember my difference of two squares, I'll just write out the formula again. A squared minus b squared, well, that's a plus b times a minus b. So I know that this factored form could be, let's see, if this is my a squared, then a would be 7. So I could have 7 minus x over 7 plus x divided by x plus 7. All right, now you might say, well, they don't really look exactly the same, right? Well, remember, under properties under addition, if I say 5 plus 4, is that the same thing as 4 plus 5? And of course it is. So I can rewrite this as an x plus 7. Or I'll just rewrite the denominator. So I could say 7 minus x and 7 plus x divided by, I can just rewrite this as a 7 plus x. It's not going to change the value of it, just like 5 plus 4 is the same thing as 4 plus 5. Therefore, you can see that now this binomial is exactly the same as this binomial. So when I divide them, they divide out to 1. And 1 times 7 minus x is just going to leave me with 7 minus x, which is going to be my final simplified solution. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you simplify a monomial using difference of two squares. Thanks.